Very static map pick again. Not really too much happening. But that's it. That's the match. Slowdown will be the first map, and it is IziDream, Worker and Cocow versus Homyno, Tsun, Ener, and Feed. Homyno, Tsun 2-1. IziDream 1-2. So very important for IziDream to win this one, actually, because they're a little bit further behind. Obviously, only having one victory. And if Homyno wins, they can even go into the lead temporarily. If they win 4-1. They can overtake Sprout with that. So good luck. We have 7 maps in the map pool. We have had the pick and ban before. And every map is played up until a point of 10. There's 3 outcomes. There's an ace. There's a victory. And then there's a draw. And then, of course, the counterpart to the ace, which is a loss. And 1 point if you get second place in the victorious round as the opposing team. And for each of those, you get points. 3 if you win, or if you get an ace. So if you get first and second, the other team will get no points. Then 2 points for the victorious team in that round, and 1 point for the losing team. And the draw will be both teams getting 1 point. Let's see. It looks really good for IziDream here to start off things, but Feed had an insane identity last time. And let's see if he can redeem himself again. Oh, didn't get the best slide over on that part, but Ener is also behind. Oh, his teammate, so Cocow's teammate, has made a small mistake, but was still able to survive. Worker is getting overtaken though, and it will also be Feed almost overtaking Cocow there, but it's a draw to start off things. 56.8 and a 0.9 are the times that we're looking at here. And it's 1-1. No one in the lead so far. What is that High Neil meme? Can someone explain? Or why are you all just very I don't know, supportive towards Neil? Maybe he's just a nice guy. Yeah, we all know that Neil is a nice guy, but everyone is just saying hi to him. Interesting. Anyways, round number 2. Feed with a very wide approach will get a lot of speed here over on that part and overtakes Cocow. Worker fighting out with Ener. Not to get confused with Ender. Yeah, who was part in that video that we've watched beforehand. But Worker with a good line. Most maybe a bit too direct. And doesn't have the best amount of speed. But however, look at that ending from Worker. Gets airtime, and it's the ace for Homyno, Tsun. It's such a close round. A 0.99 was now enough to win. Feed and Ener both getting that ace across. And IziDream walks away with no points. But good round here. On Slowdown. Next round, Feed and Ener now taking that momentum to their advantage. And he is or they are first and second with that. Worker has to do something, preferably rely on a mistake that Cocow can also overtake someone. Get an insane ending. Oh, Ener now with the best line. Feed is on an incredible time here. Let's see how close he will get to the live world record from Pack, which is a 0.48. Looking like Feed is not so far away from maybe a 0.6 or 0.7. Worker with a mistake, and he will get fragiled, and it's only Cocow, but he's too far behind. Feed was saving it, so it's a 0.98. And it was coming closer, and it's another ace for Homyno, Tsun. 7-1. Ace. Great job. Good focus. So another ace for Homyno, Tsun would mean that they win this map. Okay, good start from both teams. Worker and Cocow. They have to get an ace, kind of, or a victory here in this round in order to make something happen. But good lines from both Homyno, Tsun players. Even though Never mind, I thought Feed fell behind, but that wasn't the case. Cocow very inside, not having the best amount of speed. It's also a bit distracting because both car skins look almost the same. And that's why I get confused with those teams so often. But Feed and Ener are leading with that. Feed going very, very direct. Ener going a bit wider and then clipping that inside there. But he clips there as well. But still stays ahead of Worker, and with that they get 2 points. 56.70 by Feed is also a very good time. And that's 2-9, and this will be an almost impossible task for IziDream to make something happen. Almost impossible. Not impossible, yeah, but almost. So they have to win 3 consecutive rounds in a row or get a victory in that third round. Worker and Cocow, however, are leading, but Feed with incredible speed over that bobsleigh part finds himself in the mix for that second or even first position. Let's go into Feed's POV here. Will he eat his opponents or not? Or one of them. One is enough to win that first map. Oh my god, very risky line here from both players. But Feed is getting it really well. One mistake has happened, but it's still looking good. It was just a small one, but that's it. Feed will stay ahead, even gets first with another 0.7. Cocow and Worker will lose map number 1, and Homyno Tsun with a great performance, closing it out. 1-0 for Homyno. And gonna go to map number 2. Wow, good job here. I mean, that was a 0.7, so not bad, if I do say so myself. Slippy slides. Track 2. Also have seen that map today already. Very fun map, but also not too easy. Especially the parts before the identity, and sometimes it's hard to adjust or like predict your line for that bug slide and how you exit the bug slide at the end. But I think players are ready, but who's certainly not ready at the start is Feed, who jumped to Narnia and plays golf now. So Feed not with a good start. In some forms you would say he is in the mud, but in this case in the water, because he has fallen into that. So Feed completely dead in this one, and he has to rely on his teammate Ener to make something happen. But it doesn't look to be the case. Cocow and Worker leading the round, and also Ener sliding out, so they can take it easy. But obviously there's still the identity left. Of course they will stay ahead of Feed unless they have to respawn twice. But we have seen things like that already. Oh, and I think one player is out of this one. I think it was Cocow who did a wicked stunt or flip here. You have heard his engine howling up. And Worker with that alone in the lead. And we'll take this round with ease. And this is a 1:12.2. So 1:11.10 is the world record. Yeah, I will forget that so often. I can already tell you that. I have the Stream Deck open here, but I will always forget that to change it. Yeah, I'm the production. I'll probably forget that. I tried to make it a habit, but I didn't do it in the first 3 steps, so I tried to do my best. Guys. So now Feed didn't make a mistake, and he finds himself in the lead, so good start. And now much closer around Cocow with not the most diagonal line, but still gets a lot of speed. And that is Ener in the lead. Oh, good line though, 0.2 ahead. And Feed again a little bit further behind. Will he bottom frag this time? I mean, he didn't do last round. Oh, he did in the last round. And luckily they got a point because Ener was able to make some damage. because Cocow has made that mistake. But this round looks way closer than the previous rounds. Everyone is in the mix, only 0.3 of a second. Ener first, Cocow second. And then we have Worker on third. Good approach here from all players. It's going to the follow all camera. Ener and Feed have a very good chance of acing IziDream here. But Cocow with a great line. Let's go to Cocow's POV. Really overtake. Cocow overtakes one. Oh, but it's not enough to overtake Ener, who drives a 112 flat. And it's a victory now for Homyno Tsun. But very evenly distributed match. Only this one mistake from Feed in that first round. And it's 3-3, so good map so far. Unlike the first one that was completely dominated by Homyno Tsun. Now Feed again with a great start here. Into round number 3 we go. Cocow with that very different line, but now makes that mistake. The entry into that 180-degree drift turn will get a bit harder with that angle that Cocow chooses there. And he is on last place due to that mistake, but also Feed sliding out. Worker and Ener and now in first and second. Cocow overtakes Feed in the meantime. So let's go with Feed into this bug slide that jumps into an ice slide with a reactor boost, so very wicked. And one player has made a mistake. It was Worker, falling more than 1 second behind. Cocow going super wide for a good setup into that bug slide with watery tires, but didn't get the best exit. Feed will have more speed coming into the last part. Can overtake Cocow here even, and I think that's the case. Feed not able to overtake. 600ths of a second, but another victory. And this time for Homyno Tsun, 4-5, but still a very close match between them. No team getting an ace. No draw so far, actually. And Homyno Tsun is halfway through. They only need 5 more points. Let's see what they can do in this round. If they can win, even get an ace. Oh, great lines from all the players. Cocow a little bit further behind. Maybe now a bit scared due to his mistake that he did beforehand. Falling a bit behind, like clipping there. Feed and Ener really want to extend their lead from 1 to a whopping 4 points, which would be possible with an ace. But Worker goes into second place, but Ener with a way better line. Feed on another level, being 0.4 ahead of his opponents. Went for a quite safe approach there. Didn't release too much. You can clip if you release or break too much beforehand. But still looking very promising. Let's go into this camera again. Who's gonna make that mistake? Everyone survives that first bug slide. Working over the best exit. Cocow also with a mistake. Ener overtaking Worker here. And this is the ace because Worker also had to respawn. Ener... And no, Feed also had to respawn. So it will be Cocow on second. Worker actually gets third and Feed throws away the ace. Unfortunately, I thought that he was behind. But sometimes you call things a bit too early. So it's a draw. This identity is so hard to spectate, to be honest. It's not an easy one. It's not an easy one, guys. So Homyno Tsun leading by 6 points. They cannot close it out just yet. But they surely have the advantage. Now the match is getting heated up. You can see the difference here. Ener not getting airtime versus Feed going safe over that part. Losing like 0.3 of a second like that. It's actually a lot that you lose there. But of course it's way safer. And also Feed with a great line over that part here. Overtaking a Worker due to a better apex here in this part and more speed. And also good bugs that he going almost to inside, but oh my god, Feed from last to first here in just 2 or 3 checkpoints. Has the upper gear in this part as well. Ener has fallen behind. Worker and Cocow are behind. Worker over the best exit. Oh, the bug side. Feed going so wide, but gets it well. Worker going so inside, but it's not enough. It will be Feed in the lead, and it will be another draw. 111.8. Times are also getting faster. And with 1 ace, Homyno Tsun will be victorious on this map as well. They could already go into the lead 2-0. Or will IziDream, after a very fought after map, take it home this time and tie up the score, equalize it? But wow, look at the start from Ener and also from Freed. Looking absolutely incredible. So they are leading, but obviously there's the identity, which is not... can be saved, but then of course you can run into a bad exit or just slow down a lot because you have watery tires. Feet, however, still leading with a very inside approach. Gets it really well again and extends his lead to 0.4 of a second. And Ener fights it out with Cocow here for that second position. Very important for them. Also, if they get 1 point, IziDream, they can win the next round with an ace. But they should not be aced in this round. But look at that, Ener coming closer. Feed with a good line. Cocow over the best exit. And Ener overtakes Cocow here, who doesn't stay ahead. And this is it. Homyno Tsun 2, IziDream 0. Great identity from Ener. Cocow not with the best exit out of that one. Lost a little bit of speed. And with that, he fell down to 3rd position. Wow. Will this be another 4-0? Ain't no way. Also, thank you, Mati, for the sub. 5 months already. Thank you, man. And hello, Fette Kiwi, and everyone else in the chat. Hello, Roland Dank. Nice seeing all of you guys. All you beautiful people. We have one more map after that. Match after that. And of course, today also a 12-hour stream. That was Kraken as well. Hello, hello. So let's see. Homyno Tsun 2-0. Hello, Bomber as well. Nice seeing you as well, mate. Feel greeted and hugged everybody. I love you guys. You're awesome. But you know what I love as well? I love Trackmania Esports. Worker has made a mistake. So he's behind in that first round on back and forth. We have to change the world record real quick. I'm getting there, chat. I'm getting there. I am getting there. Perfect. Look at that. I thought about it. And it is Cocow almost hitting the wall there. And he is not making a mistake. So Cocow with a great line over that part. But it was also super risky by getting so much speed in that round. Oh, Ener with a good line has more speed than Cocow over on that part. And this could be the victory for Team Homyno Tsun yet again. If Cocow doesn't get a good ending. Cocow with a good ending here. Bit inside. It isn't enough though. And the 58.70 seals the deal. And that's the victory. Worker with that first mistake. Kind of losing the round here. But of course, a mistake can always happen on this map. Oh, now Cocow not getting the dirt zoop. Maybe he needs some private tutoring from imports. How to do them. Yeah. But he's still not so far behind. Oh, but his teammate Worker has made a mistake. And it's Ener and Feet now, first and second. And they can save it. You can release your back button that you use for accelerating in a backwards identity for a little bit to make the turns a bit easier. And Feed and Ener should not throw this one away. It could be 5-1 already up until this point. And that is what Link talked about. The match can be over so quick. And now Cocow's pushing it, maybe at least for that 1 point or even for the draw. Oh my god, Feed with a terrible mistake. Ener had released beforehand. And it will be actually Feed finishing on third, but falling down there. And it's the draw and not the ace for Homyno Tsun. It was already very, very good for them. But it wasn't enough here to win the round. So 2-3. Is it better than 1-5, right? And also now Cocow gets the start. Not the fastest, but he is only 0.15 behind. So not looking too bad. As Ener and Feed Chasing down Worker. Cocow didn't get the best exit out of this dirt section. Had to oversteer. And the gear also caused some trouble. So Worker now has to push to force another draw. Still, 1 point would be alright for them, but you don't really want to lose that. Worker with a very aggressive entry into the identity. Look at his speed, but he clips. He clips again. And Ener now with the overtake. I think everyone has kind of made a mistake here by the looks of it. So Ener will take first. Worker will get second here in this round. 58.70, 0.9 behind. Feed on third, Cocow on fourth. And that was certainly a round for Worker to win. But that was so much speed that he took from that red booster there. Very good timing of swapping his accelerate with the brake button. So IziDream. Get another point though. Homyno Tsun now up to 5, so they're coming closer. Winning their third map. Worker in the lead, and it's a great fight for second here. Now the 360 turnaround. Worker didn't get it too well. Cocow with a good apex had to tinily drift there to get around because he was a bit too early in that turn. But still looking great for all players. Let's go into the free camera. Let's see, follow all. Who's gonna make that mistake? Feed versus Worker and Ener versus Cocow. Very important for everyone to survive. Worker had to release a tiny bit by the looks of it. Cocow with more speed than Ener. Cocow going a bit too wide. Ener with a good approach, but it's set in stone. Nope! It is Worker throwing away the points. And it is Homyno Tsun getting the ace, man. Okay. Ace. Ace. What was the time actually? What was the time, chat? I didn't look onto that. And also Ratchet, nice time on Slippy Slides, man. 0.8. Yeah, that's pretty fast. Might be the fastest back and forth time that we've seen in TMCL. Let's see, 3-8. Homyno Tsun. Wow, I mean, with that performance, they would temporarily go into the lead, if I recall it correctly. If they win the other map as well, they could overtake Sprout because they have the better win-loss ratio, like map win-loss ratio. But Worker, wow, good line here. But had to adjust because he wasn't fast enough. And look at that, Worker not with the best amount of speed. Feed is going so close, but also Worker with a good amount of speed. Who's gonna get first? It will be Feed getting first. Ener on third, and that means it's another victory for Homyno Tsun and another map win due to that. But what a great round that was. 3-0 already. Web win. Yeah, sometimes, you know, I'm talking a bit too fast. Reps. Maybe the decider. Homyno Tsun has a very comfortable lead of 3 map wins. IziDream has to make something happen. And we're gonna... Reps. Where's Reps? Reps is here. Zack. Where's the live world record? This time it's not Pack, it's Muda. 106.4. Not Pack this time. Not Pack. Dude, as if it's 1922 or 1930 and we will already be done with 2 matches today. But let's see. Also very confusing to spectate because you have to take a look onto the number or the trigram on the back to spot who you even spectate. Let's see. Let's see. Close round here to start things off. Only Cocow a tiny tad behind, but it's only 0.1 of a second. Look at that. Good round here coming into the first identity on reps. Probably also one of the most competitive maps that we have, because the identity is rather skill-based. Of course, very precise, but you can make it, and it's quite consistent copium. Feed going to the lead. One mistake has been done by Worker, but Cocow pushing so much. Cocow going for the overtake, and he does overtake by 1,000 of a second, denying the victory to Homyno Tsun. And wow, 106.8 is also a good time to start off this map. Damn, dude. $1,000 of a second. That was incredible. That was super close. Will it also be close in the next round? Oh, Worker almost hitting the wall there, but gets a lot of speed out of that. But still, Feed is ahead of him. Who goes for the outside line? Actually, I didn't take close consideration to that. We have 3 players going for the outside line, more or less. And one player didn't do it. But it's not really losing them too much, because you also have to like trust in that line a lot. And let's see who will win this round. It's again super close, only 0.2, but Ener, super wide liner with that, a lot of speed accumulated for him, coming closer to Cocow. But it will be all in the identity. Let's go into the free camera here. Let's see how this works out here. Look at that. Only a couple of hundreds between all the players. Worker and Cocow right now 3rd and 4th. Worker with a mistake. Cocow overtakes again. Cocow might get another insane identity, and that is the case. Ener is stuck. Ener is not finishing. And Worker will overtake because Ener was stuck on the left. Oh my god. Oh no, that is unfortunate for Ener there. He was stuck with his 2 left tires on the left side of the beam, and he didn't get it. And that is the victory for IziDream instead of the draw. Wow. So 3-2, IziDream, a spark of hope for them, as they have now the upper hand, but not in this round. Worker last, but coming back with a lot of speed. Now the outside line, who's gonna go for it? Feed with a great approach, but touches the wall. Didn't nail the approach there, and it will be Cocow now going to the lead. Worker also with a mistake. Feed didn't lose too much time with that, so he overtakes as well in that moment. So not a close round that we have compared to the first and second rounds. It's still a round that can be lost in the identity, especially in that first position where both players are just pushing a lot. Ener now has to adjust his line accordingly over that downhill, and he does so indeed to get a good gear and no airtime. And Cocow will clip now. Cocow is dead, and Ener in the lead. Feed is behind, and hand in hand they will go into the ending. It doesn't matter, because both Worker and Cocow were sufficiently behind. Ener gets second, even though he didn't make the risky ending. So Homyno Tsun going to the lead again. 5 points for them. 2 points out of IziDream. Do we see another 4-0, chat? That would be incredible. Then we can continue watching the iceberg. But this identity is not easy. It's super precise. You always have a little bit of a different approach, kind of, when you play it. It's not easy. Okay, good line from Worker and Cocow. Feed also not too far behind. Ener not making a mistake, but clipping there and slowing down a little bit. So it is looking very good for IziDream, preferably taking home that ace here and going back into the lead. But Feed had a great identity in the past. I mean, survived it and then made it into the safe finish. Or maybe it was Ener. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if you survive those beam sections, it's already half the price, you know? Let's see. Round number 4. It is Cocow clipping, but Worker, Feed as well. Oh my god, everyone is dying left, right, and center, and this is in... Well, I mean, at this point, IziDream has thrown this one away. Like, this could have been the round for them, and they have made that mistake, and it's now 8-3, so... No victory for IziDream. Homyno Tsun with a match point. If they get first and third, this match is over. Comeback is possible. Of course, a lot of copium intended with that, but it is possible. You know, just a draw and 2 aces, and we have it. You know, feed with a mistake. Also a wobbly line over that part, so Worker comes a bit closer. But right now, Ener is saving the day. Is in first position. And after that identity, I'm not really too sure if we don't see any mistake there. So let's see what will happen in round number 5. 5th time players are approaching the identity. And that is Ener with similar speed than Cocow. Ener clipping though, Cocow in the lead. Worker had to double respawn, Cocow has to survive, and he will do so. Saves the day for now, but it's a draw, and Homyno Tsun comes 1 point closer, and with that is only 1 point away from winning reps and the match, and also going into the lead in the season. So 4-9, but also IziDream. 4 points is alright, but they have to win 2 consecutive rounds with an ace to make something happen. Very diagonal line here from Worka to minimize airtime and get a good approach over that grass section. And Cocow also with a good outside line. So Worka and Cocow first and second. And both players could do the unthinkable and force another round. They need to win 2 rounds with an ace. And it looks very good, but of course the identity can throw them off guard, or catch them off guard rather. And Feed and Ener are not too far behind. 1 clip, 1 missed risky ending, and this match could be over already. After just 35 minutes, but Worker and Cocow looking good. Cocow maybe going a bit too inside. Worker with a mistake. Ener on second. No, it will be Feed getting second. Ener has clipped there. Well, that's enough. It's another 4-0. And we've only seen 8 rounds today in 2 matches. Wow. GG. 4-0 for Homyno Tsun. And with that, they are leading for now. Of course, there's another match that will happen. But Homyno Tsun also has 3 victories. And 1 loss. IziDream having 1 victory and 3 losses. So nothing happened there. I expected another close match. So next